it hurts to be human sometimes, you know? And sometimes you just gotta say it. You know, when you're a kid, you say no first.
Right.
Why is it so hard as you get older? I could never say, I'll never make this kind of music or that kind of music. I don't know what I'm gonna make tomorrow. Lots of things can be justified, but how do they speak to how I wanna feel?
And another one. We're back with another episode of BET Talks. I'm your host, Miabelle, and today in studio is a celebration of music, love, and a lot more. He's blessed us with so many classics over the years, and now he's back with another one. It's called CAOS. Miguel, welcome to the show.
How are you? Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
of
you.
course.
I'm really happy to be here.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we're happy to have you.
Much love.
Now, CAOS or chaos?
Yeah, either way.
Okay.
The pronunciation in Spanish is CAOS.
There we
So
go.
you had it right.
CAOS.
Yeah,
I've been
CAOS.
practicing.
Thank you very much.
And
That's
before
love.
we talk about the
We're
music,
all on our Duolingo trying to get our Spanish up now.
literally because of you. Thank you, Miguel. Now, before we get into the album, of course, we want to play a quick little game with you.
Okay,
We'll
bet.
be fast. This or that, you got to pick one. Okay?
Yeah.
So when it comes to music, Babyface or Prince?
Oh, I love Babyface, but Prince is always gonna be number one. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what about being a student versus being a teacher?
Man, I just started my residency at NYU
Yes.
as a scholar in residence. I think being a teacher entails that you are a student and that you continue to be a student in order to be a better teacher.
Right.
So for the sake of the semantics, I'll say a teacher, but only because it entails the student part is involved as well.
Right. We love that. And when it comes to you, peace or chaos?
Peace through chaos. Yeah.
Walk us through that.
The thing is, at the core of peace, there has to be chaos. There has to be an aggressive approach to finding the answers that benefit the whole, that bring about peace. So I think chaos is essential to peace. Got to have a little bit of that to figure out what the best version of peace is next. And it's a cycle. I think life is cycles, and so chaos is a necessary part of that.
Yeah, and we've seen you go through so many cycles.
Yeah.
You celebrated your 40th birthday,
That's
which
right.
is a big one.
Man, what a trip.
Uh-huh.
What a trip.
Yeah, and now you're giving us new music and in a different way. You're also playing instruments on the album. You are giving us a new sound. Talk to us about the process in making Chaos.
I mean, it was fun. It was fun. It was arduous. It was painful at times. But ultimately, it was refining, not chasing an audience, but honing in on the audience that has given me their time and their love and their attention, and just creating conversation in a sonic that helps us have a conversation that's deeper.
Yeah.
And this one is about change and the non-linear nature of change. So, yeah.
And there's so much history through the music that you're giving us, and even the album cover. I want you to walk us through the album cover, because a lot may see it and not know and get to talking about what Miguel might be into these days.
Yeah, understood. I mean, I think a lot of the imagery could be misinterpreted.
Right.
I think it naturally raises questions, and it's designed to do that. I think a lot of what I'm pulling from is an homage to a celebration in Mexico and across a few Latin and African cultures called La Danza de los Diablos. It's a celebration of African slaves in Mexico freeing themselves from their slave masters. And drawing parallel to that and sort of a Buddhist belief whereby the admonition is to invite Mara to tea, or in other words, invite your demons or your shadows to tea, to better understand them as opposed to avoiding them, and in doing so, empowering them.
Right.
And so taking La Danza de los Diablos and paying homage to the celebration and sort of drawing parallel to that shadow work that I think is in this album, it was an opportunity to educate people, to educate my audience. And I'm excited to keep doing so through the visuals, so yeah.
Of course. What did you have to let go of to get here?
Man, a lot of expectation had to be let go of.
Oh, yes.
You know?
Because we weren't expecting.
Yeah.
Yes. Me, personally.
Well, it's love. It's love.
Yes.
I appreciate, anticipation. I think for me, letting go of expectation and really just pouring myself into the intention of connecting deeper is what I feel I did well with this album. And already I can find conversations around the music that suggest that I did exactly what I meant to do here, and that was create a deeper conversation with my audience, and one that gave them more insight into who I am as a human being, and my own challenges, just the way that everyone has challenges, in order to sort of remind each other that we all got things that we're trying to overcome, and that's just a part of life. That's how we refine, and that's how we lock in and get to our next level.
Right.
And that's what I want to do. That's what I want to continue to do. So it's been an exciting journey.
On the album, you're exploring, of course, a lot of different things like grief. We have records like New Martyr. We have Rip, or what I assumed was R.I.P.
Right.
I want you to tell us about that, because there's so many nuances throughout the project.
Yeah, New Martyrs is one of those ones that's, inspired by, I think, a collective angst and discontent with the way things are, and seeing how that's playing out in our current events, and just seeing extremism be played out. And I think we'll see more of that, and that's what inspired New Martyrs. And then Rip is like, it's for how you want to interpret it. If it's rage in peace, or riot in peace, or to rest in peace, whatever it is, I think it's meant to be sort of a song that just calls attention to the fact that it really is, it hurts to be human sometimes, and sometimes you just gotta say it.
How do you deal with the hurt as a human?
Man, it's it depends. I really am trying my best to pay attention to my body, and also honor my limits, put up my boundaries where I need.
Come on, therapy.
You know how it goes. That's you start to learn that, like, a lot of the things you had, when you're a kid, this is what I'm learning from my son. It's like, as your kid, you say no first.
Right.
No. Babies will say no
real
first.
Quick.
Why is it so hard as you get older? We start to make excuses and make exceptions in ways that maybe don't work for us. So I think that's a big part. At this stage of my life is like knowing and honoring when I'm like, no, that's not okay, or that's not good enough.
Right.
That's not gonna work for me. But I think it all starts with holding yourself accountable. You gotta hold yourself and take responsibility for those things. But I rage in peace when I need to. I riot in peace when I need to. And I think that's what got me through these last 8 years to this album.
What would you say the overall theme of the music is, down to the instruments that we're hearing?
At its core, CAOS offers the right conditions for growth. But in order to affect that change that growth requires, there's an aggressive stance that it demands. Because otherwise we fall into patterns that we've sown and that we've created over time. And to free ourselves from those patterns and to create new ones, better ones, you have to be really about it. You have to be aggressively vigilant, and you have to pay a lot of attention, and also remember that change and growth is non-linear. To give yourself grace, but also hold oneself accountable. Those are the themes in this album.
What are some new rules that you've written for yourself in this new layer of life that you're experiencing? And you have a child now that you're able to, speak into, pour into. So what are those new rules that you're living by?
Do more, speak less. Lead with your principles. Choose with your principles. And pay attention to how you want to feel. Lock into how you want to feel. And let that be the guiding force when the answer isn't clear.
Yeah.
Because there's so much uncertainty, especially now, especially in the chaotic times that we live in. There's so much uncertainty, even the fact is questionable. The facts are questionable, but truth is skewed. So I think it's the biggest learning for me is lots of things can be justified, but how do they speak to how I want to feel?
Yeah.
Do they speak to how I want to feel? That's been a really clarifying way of looking at what's ahead of me and what's to come and things that are unforeseen and how I can deal with them. And I look at those things and those learnings, and they feel so important now because I'm stewarding, you know, and I'm sort of nurturing another human being and just wanting to do it the best that I can. Remaining a student.
Yeah.
You know, remaining a student is probably paramount.
Okay. I love that. And it also brings me to really see whether or not you would ever backtrack when it comes to music. You blessed us with a lot of R&B and hip hop and, you know, love making music, a lot of falling in and out of love. Do you think that you will stream back into that genre and really kind of give us what you did when you started? Or are you done?
No. There's no rules for me. I love being an artist because I get to enforce my freedom. You know, and I'm one of those people who have to feel that there are no rules or no boundaries, especially when I'm creating. So I can never say I'll never make this kind of music or that kind of music. I don't know what I'm gonna make tomorrow. But what I will say is that even through the changes, I think people who are here, my real audience, they know me enough to hear me in all of it. Yeah. It's never changed. I've never changed.
Right.
I'm in every one of those records. They're my lyrics. And in a lot of them, it's my production.
Right.
My hands on the keys, my fingers on the strings, the chef behind the dish. But it's always me, you know, at the center of it and holding it together and seeing it through. So for my fans, like the ones that really, really have listened to me, it's still Miguel. It's still the same, couldn't grow a beard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or, you know, or whichever version, however I was discovered to a particular person in my audience, it's still me in all of it. I think the exciting things is to imagine all the places I can go and remain myself. Yeah. And at the same time bring my audience with me, you know, and hopefully have like a more deep conversation, all while giving them things that remind them of how we met. Yeah. But also showing them that I'm a human being just like them, growing and learning and creating new.
Absolutely. You have to evolve. Yeah. And we're watching you do it in real time.
Yeah, that's right.
What about a tour? What can we expect from
that?
A
tour has to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be out on tour in February.
Okay.
We'll be out on tour in February. And all next year I will be on the road. So I'm hoping I can see everybody in person. I designed this album with the intention to get people to the show. Yeah. Yeah.
I can only imagine what the creatives are going to look like and feel like live.
Yeah. It'll be fun. It'll be energetic, I would say, and also personal, very intimate.
Yeah. What are you doing personally to cultivate the growth that you're in now, the space that you're in now? Feet in the grass? What are we doing? We meditating?
I'm doing all of the things. I'm doing all the things. I'm meditating, therapy, I'm grounding. Yeah. I'm spending as much time as I can laughing with my son and his mother. Loving as much as I possibly can and just enjoying what is good. I'm doing my best to just see positivity. Yeah. And to lock into the hope that my son is really brought back, you know, and to look at ways that I can foster real impact and positivity and my audience, and
of course,
so that they don't have to make some of the same mistakes that I did.
Yeah, you're redefining and rewriting the rules in your way.
That's right.
And we love it.
Yes.
Especially on CAOS. It's BET Talks.
Hey.
House.
Hey, you're so good. You're
Thank
so
you.
good. You just
I'm on
like,
that
yeah.